welcome to Junk Journal Journey. I'm Deborah Young, and in this video we are going to be working on our signature. Now I've already folded my papers and whatnot, so we don't have to take very much time, but I will go over a few things that I like to do with my journal. What I like to do is figure out what papers I want to use. I have coffee stained paper, I have book pages. This one was stained really bad when some stuff had fallen. More dictionary pages, book pages from a cookbook. I have dotted paper. I have graph paper. Now, what I like to do with my signatures is figure out all the pages I want to put in at first, and then go back and figure out if I need a little tab to add something. Like in this situation for me, I took some book pages that were single. Some of them I have in the packet are double, which by the way, I do have packets available of paper so you can see what the different types of paper are that you can use. There are so many papers out there, and they're all wonderful to use in your journal because they all take the medium that we're going to be using, stamps, paints, inks, whatever. We'll take it all differently, and it just leaves a beautiful personalized journal. So what I did is I want to do, this first journal is going to be for just a month. Now I will make the rest, I will make a journal for the year, but for the purposes of this video, we're doing one for a month. And I'm going to explain how to make this. What you do is you figure out, you know that there's 31 days in the month at the most. So what you're going to do is you're going to take each sheet of paper will have 4 sides to it when you fold it in half to put it in your journal. Doesn't matter what size it is if you fold it in half. So you're going to have 4. So you know you need 8 pages, 8 full pages when they're folded in half. 8 times 4 is 32. So you're going to have 32 pages with 1 extra page. And if you need to add pages, you can. And how I'm doing this is I'm putting these 2 pages that are single are going to count as 1 whole page because I folded over the edge here. You can see the edge is folded so that when it comes through, I can glue something to this side of it. And this will give me extra pages if I need them. So I'm going to have in this journal, because I don't know what you want to do with yours, but with mine, I want to put in a calendar. And a calendar is usually a 2-page spread. So you need to have, like, I'm going to use my graph paper as my 2-page spread. But if I put it in the center of my signature, it won't be at the beginning where I like to have my calendar. Now, some people like their calendar in the middle, and that's great. If you want that, then you don't need these extensions. You can just take this out, and add 1 more piece of paper that's folded in half. Not a problem. This is your journal. You make it the way you need it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to arrange my papers in a pleasing layout that will work for me. And what I'm doing is, like I said, they're already folded. I've got dot paper, I've got graph paper, encyclopedia paper, book pages from, it can be from anything, cookbooks, whatever, and then coffee stained paper. So now for this signature, for me, I'm going to put this page, and I'm going to fold the page back the other way because this is going to go on the back here, like this. And you see this tab? That's where this page is going to be folded in half. And I'm going to glue it on. And I'll glue it on probably about 1/8 of an inch from the fold. I hope you can see that. But it's going to be about 1/8 of an inch from this fold. That way, when I fold it up, it's not going to interfere. Then what I'm going to do is take this paper, and I'm going to put it in upside down, so the words are upside down for me. And I'm going to put it right here. So at the end of my book, I have another tab in case I've run short of paper. Because in my journal, I like everything in it. And like I said, I'm doing one for the whole year. So this is going to be a pretty thick journaling pages and whatnot, signatures. This is going to be pretty thick, but it will work for me. So now what you'll see here is this is my signature. Everything matches up. Now if these edges don't match up, you can easily take your ruler. Let's say you have a piece of paper that's sticking over the edge like this. Just rip it off and do the same on this edge. It doesn't matter. It's just paper, and you're going to save all of those little bits and pieces. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out this piece here, and what I'm going to do is put paper clips here to hold everything together. Let me get another one. Now what this does is it holds my signature together, and I can put this aside and make the rest of my signatures for what I want to do in my journal. So at this point, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you figure out what you want to do as far as papers. Put your signatures together. Do 3, 4, 5 of them. It doesn't matter. You can do them for each month, so you can have 12 of these signatures, or you can do 4 with 23 sheets of paper. That'll give you 365 days. So figure out what you want to do, and then I'll be back and we will talk more about this. Thank you again for joining me. This is Debbie from Junk Journal Journey, and I look forward to our next video for putting the signatures together. Thank you so much.